a strange radio revealed some horrible secrets, and these secrets will lead to my death. Hey there! So, I'm someone who is different in China, and many people there don't really accept me for who I am. Because of this, I have to do odd jobs to survive. Even though I'm smart, my diploma became useless when I changed my gender on my ID card. This means I can't get a better job. But life isn't all bad. I find interesting things in the trash, like a brand new wedding cake, still wrapped, a Lego Batman, an empty diary, or even an old strange radio. My favorite is that odd radio with weird letters on it. I don't know what it means, but it looks cool. I keep it as a decoration in my really small apartment, which is only 5 square meters. It makes my place look like an apocalypse bunker, and my girlfriend and I think it's pretty cool. She can't hear well, but she says the radio reminds her of happy times before her dad made her deaf for taking hormones. But one day, something strange happened. The old radio started playing something. Hello, this is TC Secret Radio. The secret we are broadcasting tonight is that the flower pot in your home is falling now. I looked up, but there was no sound. I felt relieved. It was just a silly trick. Going to the balcony, I peeked down and saw a flower pot in the bushes. Maybe it's just a coincidence, I told myself, trying to feel better, but a shiver still ran down my spine. Every night, this old radio in my room shared a secret. Sometimes it was about normal stuff, like a neighbor's son being mean. In China, there are sadly lots of people like that, so I wonder if it's really a secret. Other times, it revealed small surprises, like a number that could win the lottery's 4th prize, only 3,000 CNY, but that's my whole month's rent. It's interesting because the radio never talks about the future. Do they know the lottery numbers before they're drawn? Some people think the government is doing something behind the scenes with the lottery. There was even a time when the radio helped me find my lost blahaj, my favorite stuffed shark. Every time, it was right on the money, so it couldn't be just luck. I had a magical radio that spilled secrets every night. But one night, it shocked me with how dark some secrets could be. I really like Canadian culture, and my favorite rapper is this cool Chinese-Canadian guy who used to be my dream crush. But one evening, the radio said something scary. Hello, this is TC Secret Radio. The secret we're telling tonight is that your favorite rap star is a bad person. I was really upset. I deleted all the songs from my iPod because my favorite rapper turned out to be a bad person. Later, he got arrested for doing really bad things. My radio always knew the secrets, and it was kinda creepy. I decided to take a break and used my money to go to a bar for a drink. My girlfriend stayed with me, and she said she earned some money to help us leave China. We were close, and for the first time, I let her be in charge when we were together. The next day, when I came home, the radio said something really scary in a cold, mechanical voice. It told me that my girlfriend, 6 weeks ago, sold her kidney to a secret group called the Tree Crawler Organization. But the surgery was not clean, and she got sick with HIV. And then, it said she killed herself in our bathroom after finding out she was sick. I couldn't believe it. I ran to the bathroom and saw my girlfriend's body. I felt so sad and lost. Life seemed really mean to me. I took her knife, thinking life wasn't worth living without her, and I put it on my wrist. My hands were shaking a lot. Don't worry. There's also good news, the radio said. The Tree Crawler Organization sent 100 more bitcoins to your girlfriend's wallet after she sold her kidney and, well, you know. Don't do anything silly. Use that money to move to a better place like Canada, where they accept non-binary people legally. You can live a happy life for her. She wouldn't want you to be sad. I checked my phone, and there it was 100.1 bitcoins in my girlfriend's wallet. Even though she was gone, she left this money for my future. I stopped crying and put the knife down. But there's a problem, the radio continued. You can't access the money because she didn't tell you the special code before she, you know. It's really sad, but don't hurt yourself. Feeling upset, I picked up the knife again and caught my wrist. I went into a deep sleep for a long time and eventually woke up. Turns out, I didn't have the courage to end my life. I tested positive for HIV later, but the Chinese CDC gave me some free medicines. I lived for months, but every day felt like a small part of me was gone. The radio stayed silent for a while until one night it spoke again. The tree crawler organization wants to do something bad tomorrow morning, right outside your apartment. You don't want another tragedy, do you? I'll call the police, I said, talking into the radio. Why am I even talking on the radio? The police won't help. They used to catch the bad rapper, but things are different now. The tree crawler organization likes sacrifices, and they'll give gifts to their friends who help them. Gifts that make them more powerful, the voice on the radio explained. I woke up early and went downstairs. I decided I won't let another tragedy happen like what happened to my girlfriend. I shouted, cried, and told everyone that something bad was going to happen. I tried to warn them to run, but people thought I was crazy. Don't trust him. He's probably a spy sent by Americans to mess things up, my neighbor's son yelled. He had on black boots. There's nothing bad happening. China is the safest country because the party is in control. We don't have guns like the United States, someone said. Just play the warning on the radio to prove it. I begged. The radio started playing, I am the radio, great TC radio, which knows every secret. I know someone wants to do a terrible thing. You better run, my little friend. But no one paid attention to us. Tell a secret to prove it. I shouted. I know everyone's birthday. You, the lady in the red dress, your birthday is November 5th. And you, the guy who wears black boots, your birthday is January 15th. Still, everyone ignored us. Why isn't anyone noticing? A radio is talking. I shouted. No one's talking except you, you crazy person. That radio looks like it broke 100 years ago. It can't talk. Are you getting high? I heard that people like you, who like the same gender, always do drugs, my neighbor's son said, smiling meanly. It seemed like only I could hear that strange radio. What should I do? Then, I got an idea. I know lots of secrets. I can prove it. Hey, lady in the dress. Is your birthday on November 5th? But the lady was already gone, and no one answered. My neighbor's son took off his shirt and showed his muscles. Oh no, this guy looked like he wanted to punch me. I also know you're a neo-Nazi. Your birthday is January 15th. I pointed at my neighbor's son. See, I know many secrets, including something bad happening. You doxed me. You jerk, my neighbor's son shouted. What? No, I am not. I tried to explain, but he didn't let me. You're weird. You and your dead, deaf, dirty partner are both gross deserters of our nation, my neighbor's son kept insulting me. But then, I noticed something on his neck, a necklace with the letters tree crawler on it. Yeah, he's part of that group. They're the ones who hurt my girlfriend. And now, they're insulting her. I punched my neighbor's son in the face and grabbed the radio, smashing it on his head. Blood was everywhere. I didn't know there were sharp pieces inside the radio. It broke a long time ago. Some bits went into my neighbor's son's eyes and into his brain, and some nicked his artery. My son. You killed my son. My neighbor came out and started crying. His necklace belongs to a bad group. I said. You crazy person. It's just a gift from a lottery draw, my neighbor yelled. What? I felt confused until the police came. the voice from the radio was still in my head. "Hello, this is TC Secret Radio. The secret we're telling is that the person you killed wasn't a bad guy. He's just a silly teenager who got mixed up with some wrong ideas. He's not part of the tree crawler organization. He got that necklace from a lottery. Everything is messed up. Thanks for your sacrifice. His innocent soul is a tasty treat, especially with your girlfriend's sweet soul. I'll be taking your soul for dessert. Your end is near." That sound keeps going in my head. It just won't stop. You're in a special prison for people who have a mental illness. Don't worry, you're safe here. This place is like your safe spot, the doctor told me with a smile. Do you still hear those sounds? It's just a trick of your mind because of schizophrenia. Everything will be okay. Your girlfriend's death must have been really hard for you, the doctor explained. I noticed a tattoo on the doctor's chest, a thing crawling on a tree. I hugged the doctor and cried. I sensed something strange in the doctor's breathing. He's a believer in the tree crawler, I just know it. He wants to hide the truth. I did something sneaky. I took the doctor's phone. I had an iPhone, and it was locked with a tricky password made of letters and numbers. At first, I thought the password might be tree crawler, but I got it wrong. I tried again and guessed it right with tree crawler I love you. I found something important inside a video called The Miracle. When I played the video, it showed a secret camera recording the moment I accidentally hurt my neighbor's son. I am the radio, Great TC Radio, which knows every secret. I know someone wants to do a terrible thing. You better run, my little friend, the video showed. The radio really talked. There was also a slow-motion part where my smashed radio hit my neighbor's son's head. In that scene, I saw something weird. I didn't hit the radio hard enough to break it. Instead, it split open in a strange way, and the parts inside turned into sharp shapes. They went into my neighbor's son's body at a really weird angle, like some magical force was controlling it. It all happened super fast, and if it weren't for the slow motion, no one would have seen it clearly. There were also some notes with the video. Some might ask me, why worship an evil god? Well, it's real, and I'll answer before they sacrifice me. The tree crawler is a super old, supernatural thing. Many emperors, even Zhu Di from the Ming dynasty, traded with it for power. Different groups, like clans, big companies, and even government officials, worship it. It's not a nice god, though. It's mean and uses its dark magic to give money, power, and health to its followers. In return, we have to do mean things, like ruining innocent lives. What's interesting is that only certain people, like me, can hear its voice. That proves I'm not crazy. I tried to show this proof on Chinese websites, but they deleted my post. I'm really scared of this evil god. It messes with and controls people just for its own fun. I hear heavy footsteps getting closer. They found me after I posted online. They're here to get me, to silence me, and to offer my soul to their god. I'm scared this might be the last moment of my life. I'm choosing to tell everything by posting my experience online right now. I can still do it on an international platform, Reddit, where there's no censorship. My VPN might not be great, so the video might not send properly. I don't have much time.